Hello Late Potatoes, it's Lake8 here, and today we're going to be doing part 3 of the Blender tutorial. This has been I think 2 weeks since I've actually done a video on this, so I was like, yeah, I need to do part 3 now. I forgot about this, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So today, in this video, we're going to be showing you how to do the legs. If you guys are new and this is the first video you saw, I will put a link below for the last 2 videos on this, so you guys can go and check that out. But yeah, today we're going to be doing the legs, probably some patterns, something around that. And that's going to be it for the video, and then we're going to do a part 4 later on in the future, somewhere around there whenever I'm not busy and stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe and like this video if you guys want more Blender videos, and let's just get right into the video. So last video we made the body, and the very first video we made the head, and I've progressed a lot since the other videos, so I have a new way of modeling, but I'm still going to show you guys this way of this style of modeling, so you guys can do this, and maybe in the future I'll do one of making models like I do now, because I make it differently now, so it's going to be a little bit challenging. But yeah, first thing you want to do is you want to go up to add and hit mesh, and then oh my gosh, and then hit cube, so then you add in a cube. Now what you want to do is, I normally start in the back legs, not really the front ones, but you can go ahead and start on the front ones if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and do the back legs, so hit Alt Z to see the back part of the concept. And then you want to drag the dot right here in the middle, because that is indicating the middle of the cube. And you want to scale this down by hitting S and rotating it a little bit, so then it fits just like the thigh. Then you want to hit tab, which will make you go into edit mode. And basically what you want to do is you want to drag your mouse onto the bottom ones and make sure it's on this, so then it's easier. And hit E to extrude, so you can extrude it down. You can also scale it like this by hitting S and scaling it to match that. You don't have to, you can do that later on into the video if you guys want to. That's not really, you don't need to do it. But yeah, you want to make sure that it looks just like this, and then we can move on to the next step. So the next step is shaping it, and we basically did this with the body before, but you want to go ahead and just add lines in, which is Control R, and you'll be able to add them in. Don't put one in the middle just yet. So you want to hit the control thing, and you want to go ahead and shape it. I'm going to go ahead and shape it. You guys can slow this video down a little bit, but I'm going to be speeding up, so then you guys don't have to worry about that. But yeah, let's get right into the shaping. So once you shape the leg like I did here, you want to go ahead and size it a little bit properly. So you would put this right here. And you want to scale it down just a little bit, not too much, not too if it's a very thick leg on the concept, then you want a thick leg. If it's not, then you want a skinny leg. It just depends on what the concept looks like. So we're just going to go ahead and add this right here, and we will go ahead and do that. So basically what you want to do now is you want to make this a lot smoother, because it does not look smooth at all. I kind of forgot, to be honest, how to do this in the old style, so I'm giving myself a few reminders in my head while I'm doing this. So it's a bit complicated for some reason, because I haven't done this kind of style in a while. So what you want to do is put one in the middle, and you can also hit smooth vertices, I think that's what they're called, and it will go ahead and smooth it like this. This is probably one of the best options in my opinion, because like it's gonna make it look a lot better. So what you want to do is go in object mode, hit shade smooth, and hit auto smooth, and then you want to put 54.2. So then it's going to look like this. You can keep it looking like this if you guys want to. It doesn't really matter, but for the sake of the video and the style I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and put subdivision surface. Like, it doesn't look as good, but I am just doing this for the style because I don't want to make the style look completely different on this model than other models, but I can definitely teach you guys multiple styles of how to model and everything like that. There's not really much that I know, but I do know a few, so I can go ahead and teach you guys in other videos if you guys want me to. But yeah, you guys will go ahead and do this, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Now, the leg looks a bit weird, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in place and then shape the leg how it's supposed to look or how you want it to look like. You can also move the leg back if you need to, if you don't like the way it's positioned in the model, because it can look completely different. Also, subdivision sometimes makes the model's leg a little bit smaller. You can always resize it and stuff like that. I'm going to resize it just a tad bit, just so then it's a little bit bigger. But yes, we're going to go ahead and shape it. What you want to do is you want to go into edit mode, hit number 3, which will make it go into the front view, hit that again and go into this one, and you want to basically just shape it around right here. Like, if it looks like that, then it's fine. You just want to go ahead and shape it like around here, make it a tad bit smaller, and then open it up at the bottom so you guys will have it look a little bit more better in the shape. I will bring you guys back once I finish shaping it, and we will move on to the next step. So now that I shaped it a little, I didn't do much detail because I didn't really need to as much with this model because it looked already good in a way. So the next thing you want to do is the toes, and the toes are like the hardest thing. Unless they look like this one over here, it's kind of fine, but if they look like this one, well, good luck, because like it's pretty hard sometimes, and I have trouble with toes the most. Like toes, fur, and what else is it that I have trouble with? It's like mainly toes and fur that I have trouble with because it's so complicated. Not really fur anymore though, because I've started to learn how to make the fur, but like a lot of fur, it's like I really don't know how to do that yet. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this and stop talking randomly about toes and fur because that's a weird video. So yeah, you want to go ahead and add a cube like I did right here. And I don't really know, this model doesn't have a good proportion of the leg, like the toes. So I'm going to go ahead and just like think of what it might look like on this concept. It's going to have big feet. I know it's going to have big feet, obviously. And you just want to get one of the obvious toes. Like if yours has a weird little toe, you want to go ahead and do the biggest and the most outstanding toe. Like this one is positioned more to face you, so I would suggest doing this toe and not the other toe, and then you can duplicate it later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and shape this out as the toe. It's gonna be a little bit challenging because the toe's not really good like in this concept, but I will definitely try and make the toe the best I can of my abilities. Yeah, so I will bring you guys back once I shape it good enough, and yeah. Now, one of the main problems I had as a starter is how am I gonna fit 3 toes on here? Like, as you guys can see, I really don't know how I'm gonna fit 3 toes on there. So what you can do is you could go onto this guy and you can select the bottom of him and make it a lot wider. It might look a little bit weird, not really too much though, if you don't make it a little bit obvious, but when you shape it out a lot bigger, you will have a lot more room to put the toes, which will give you more of an ability. And this is not my best toe, it looks terrible, but it's very hard with these kind of toes right here. But if you guys are doing a concept, try and make sure the toes and everything is really good. Like if the head is like this, it's pretty fine, you just gotta make it flat. But if the toes are not very visible and they're facing more towards you, or they're just not visible and really hard to model, it's not really a good concept to practice on unless you want to get good at doing like those kind of stuff. But it's not really a good thing to use if you were trying to make a game and you're not used to doing that kind of stuff, and making up the toes and stuff like that for the concept if you can't model it from the concept. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shape this, give it some other stuff, and I'm not gonna really like, go through it a little bit, but you guys can definitely slow this video down when I speed it up so you guys know more on how to do the like toes. But the toes frustrate me, so yeah, I'm just gonna speed it up now. Okay, so now I have it shaped like I want it to. It could be a little bit fatter, but I'm gonna go ahead and add the other three so I can basically see what I can do with this and if I can actually make them a little bit bigger and fatter, because it just depends sometimes on the way the feet are to see if you can actually like model them and make them really fat. Like as you can see here, I can make a lot more room, and you definitely want to make sure these are way below like that, because if it's too high the feet are gonna look out of place and it's just not gonna look good. So you just want to make sure to do that so it's like that. These feet are not the best feet I've ever made. Like I'm just laughing at this in my mind for some reason. But yes, we are just going to do this. It's just a raft though. Like if you guys want to make better feet, you can go ahead and make better feet, but we're not going to get on the raft about feet. Now, I normally don't do feet like this. I normally just do like the claw and the foot and then duplicate it, but I just wanted to do this so I could show you guys how to make the foot. Obviously, you can see it's very complicated if the feet are not that good on the concept, but yeah, once you do the feet and you like it, you can go ahead and do the claw. And the claw is mostly, at most of the time, it's easy because most of the concept makers make it visual and the concept. And I'm not making any hate to anyone who's a concept maker. I'm just like, I know the pain of modelers who have to model something and the legs, they're just not there in a way. If you know what I mean. I don't think. I'm just rambling, yes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I will explain what else to do. Okay, so now that we've shaped the toe as the concept here, we are gonna go ahead and properly shape it the way it's supposed to be. So we want to scale, not like that, we want to scale it down like skinny, not too skinny, because I don't think the claws on this guy is skinny. I'm pretty sure they're not. I can't remember, but yes, I'm pretty sure they're not skinny. So you just want to line it up, and basically it might not look good, but you want to visualize if it does look good. And if it does look good, then you can keep it as this, and if it doesn't look good, you can always scale it down a bit more just to make it fit. But yes, and then once you do that, you're just going to add a center, and you would smooth it, and then it's going to look like a claw. And if you want it to look a lot sharper, you can always make it a lot sharper. Oh gosh, I did that wrong. Alright, so once you get to this point, it's going to look a bit unshaped. So you want to do is start at the very bottom of it and make it very skinny, like I am doing at the moment. And I'm doing it wrong. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I am very tired. Um, but yes, we are going to shape it properly, and then I will get on to other stuff. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do the front feet in this video. I'm hoping I can. I want to smush that in so we don't have to worry about that. And these is like weird looking. Alright, let me put it in smooth so I can see properly. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And this is just me making the style. I can also make the current style that I'm doing at the moment, and it's way different than this. I can show you a picture right now of one of my whip models, and this is what it looks like. Yes, so this is the other style I learned doing a few like weeks ago, I'm pretty sure. But I can definitely show you guys. Just comment below if you guys want me to do that, because I don't want to do like a whole nother video and no one likes it and then it's just like wasted. So comment down below if you want me to teach you guys how to do that kind of in a way. It's more like for people who've been in Blender for a while. This is just for the starters in Blender, so this is a good way to get to where I am at the moment, because I kind of started like this. Actually, no, like my first model was terrible, but it always is terrible at the first try. But once you get more advanced in Blender, you will get better at doing it. Yes, the feet look a little bit odd, but that doesn't matter. As you can see, we could just view it like that. So now what you want to do is you want to make it go onto the other side, because I don't think you guys want to redo a whole leg just for the other side. Now what I do is I just do this and then hit duplicate objects and put it right over there. So then it's right there, and if you guys have like a toe that's bigger than the other on the left or the right side, you can always hit mirror, and this one, it normally works, as you can see there. And then boom, you will have your back legs. I will show you guys how to do the patterns in the next video or somewhere around that, and we will do them with patterns and have more of that. So let's move on to the front arms, which will be a lot easier, thankfully, and yeah, let's get into that. Okay, so now we want to do exactly hold up, my microphone's in a wrong position. It's kind of weird. And yes, so now we want to do kind of the exact same thing we did with these weird looking legs. I'm not gonna lie, those legs look kind of weird. But yes, we are going to go ahead and do kind of the same thing with the back legs. They're basically the same. And I'll speed it up when they look exactly like that, and then I'll explain how to do this. And I will actually do these later on in the video, like in the fourth part of probably, like how to add extra stuff like that, because I just want to and I want to keep it organized. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a few. Okay, so now that we have this arm done, I'm going to say it's done because it is. We are going to go and do the legs right here. As you can see, I need to make this a bit bigger because I shaped it, and when you shape it sometimes it gets smaller, so you want to go ahead and shape it if it's a little too small. So the first thing you want to do is go and hit add, because you don't want to go, unless you're like, I don't really know how to do the style yet, but it's where you don't have to add certain things like that. But we're gonna go ahead and do this, because this is the only style I'm gonna be doing in this video at the moment. So you just want to shape this out like normal, and it's not that hard for these because these are visible, these are good, I like these a lot. And we're not going to get into that ramble about toes again, because these are not toes. So yeah, we're just going to shape this, I keep pressing all the wrong buttons sometimes, so don't mind me. And once I'm done shaping, then we will go ahead and do like we did with the toes and the hands and all that kind of stuff like that, because it's kind of similar in a way. Not really though, like, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back once I shaped it and everything. Okay, so I finally finished it. It didn't take that long, and to be honest, I thought it would take longer. See, the legs look a little, not legs, the arms look a little off, so I'm going to go ahead and move that just a tiny bit, so then it looks like it's in there. And of course, this is not the best way to do legs and arms in a way, but this is for starters, so if you guys are a starter, I would suggest doing this just because it's a lot easier, and once you get the hang of it, you can do more challenging things, and that's just how it is. Yes, oh gosh, like, this is very annoying. I'm gonna go on a rant about these now. Like, oh gosh. Like, it's really difficult to find the perfect size, and I felt like I had the perfect size, but then I ruined it, because that's what I do with my models. See, look at this. It's so annoying. Oh gosh. I shouldn't be like... What is this? I can't even get it straight. Hold up. Why can't I get this straight? Is that straight? Please tell me that's straight. Is it like have to do with this arm? Because this arm is like very weird. Oh god. Yeah, we're just gonna say that's straight because I'm gonna fix this though. It looks odd and I don't like it. I just don't like it. Yeah, I can see the problem here. It's an easy fix. No more ranting. I'm hoping. Hoping. Alright. I'm almost done fixing it. Then we're gonna mirror it and then we're gonna end the video. Just cause, yeah. I will bring you guys back with the outro, because that's how it's gonna go. Okay guys, this is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying my pain of modeling this. This is just one style, and the reason it looks just like this is because it's a style. I can obviously teach better and newer styles, but this is for the new players, not new players, I'm used to saying players, new people on Blender, and it will definitely help them a lot with progressing into the Blender experience. But anyway, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoy this content, and like this video if you guys want more Blender tutorials, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!